Deep in the jungle, a giant lion was fast asleep under the tall green trees. He was so big that he looked like a little hill. Every time he breathed, he let out a loud snore that rumbled through the forest. The sound echoed between the trees, and even the ground seemed to shake. He was curled up under a thick roof of green leaves, sleeping peacefully. His golden mane was messy, with leaves and dirt stuck in it after his long nap. The whole forest was quiet. No one dared to make a sound while the mighty lion slept. Then, all at once, a tiny little mouse came running through the bushes. She was looking for food and trying to find her way. She was in a big hurry, and her tiny heart was beating very fast. She quickly climbed over what she thought was a soft, big log. But it wasn't a log at all, it was the lion's big nose. She slipped, and the startled lion suddenly woke up. The lion was shocked to see the tiny mouse standing on his nose. He became very angry and let out a loud roar. His bright golden eyes flew open, filled with anger. The lion slammed his huge paw onto the ground, trapping the tiny mouse. Then he bent down and looked at her closely with his big, fierce eyes. The tiny mouse was trapped under the lion's huge paw. Her little tail shook with fear as she looked up at the mighty lion. The little mouse looked up at the lion's face and cried, "Please, Your Majesty, please let me go. I meant no disrespect. If you let me go, I promise I will repay this debt one day." The lion pulled his head back and burst into a deep, booming laugh that echoed through the forest. "You repay me?" the lion said. He lifted his huge paw and gently flicked the tiny mouse away as a dust. The lion smiled and thought the little mouse's promise was funny. Then he walked back to his cave, lay down, and soon fell into a deep sleep. 3 days later, the lion was walking through a narrow, rocky path in the jungle, looking for something to hunt. He stepped onto a patch of tangled ropes. Suddenly, snap! A heavy hunting net shot up into the air and trapped the lion. The strong ropes wrapped tightly around the lion's powerful legs and lifted him high into the air. The lion clawed at the air, trying to break free. He let out loud, angry roars that echoed all around the rocky cliffs. But the more the lion struggled, the tighter the ropes became around his body. The king of the forest was trapped and could not escape from the hunter's net. He let out another loud roar, hoping someone would hear him. The little mouse was nearby, searching for food, when she heard the lion's loud roar. She recognized his voice right away. Without wasting a second, the little mouse ran as fast as she could. Her tiny feet raced across the ground as she hurried toward the lion. Soon, the little mouse found the lion hanging high in the hunter's net. Without a second of hesitation, she climbed the net. She used her sharp teeth into the thickest rope, using her all power. She moved one rope to the next. The little mouses felt tired and started breathing hard, but she did not give up. She remembered how the lion had shown her kindness and let her go. That gave her the courage to keep going. The net fell to the ground, and the lion landed safely on his feet. He stood up tall, free at last. The lion looked down at the tiny mouse standing beside the broken ropes. They smiled at each other. They didn't need to say a single word. They both knew that kindness has won. The lion thanked the little mouse and quietly walked back into the forest. This story teaches us that be always kind to others, because one day your kindness may come back to help you.